Okay, for this one, be prepared to laugh because it is really that funny. Now, there are not so many congratulatory messages that are coming in from Museveni to congratulate him about his re-election. Some of the congratulation messages that we hear are just coming from himself, as well as a few dictatorships, and some of them are self-declared congratulatory messages that are coming in. But now that he prepares to swear himself in, I think on Wednesday, we believe that there must be some European countries and some other countries that are looking forward to send him congratulatory messages. Now, most of these countries, it is not because that some of them believe that Museveni really won the election, but it is because they have deals or they have contracts that they have with Museveni. For example, printing money, printing security documents like IDs, passports, and all this kind of thing. Now, in order to retain those contracts, they have to prop up their corrupt regime. A good example is Germany. Germany is one of the last countries that you would have expected to make a statement about Museveni's swearing in, given the fact that there were so many abductions, so many people have been killed, so many people are being taken away and never to be seen again. We are talking about Germany. Now, we all know the history of Germany. Since 1945 and the Nama Herero genocide in Namibia in 1908, we know all these things. So Germany should be the last country to condone or to prop up dictators that murder, kill people, and put them in concentration camps. Now, this is what happened. In Kampala yesterday, in the German embassy, there's a German ambassador called Shura, whatever. I don't know his name, but he's called Shura, something of that sort. Shura, whatever. He has been meeting Muhoozi, Museveni's son, and they have been talking so many things here and there. And we don't know what has been taking place, but clearly it shows with the events that happened yesterday that Muhoozi was asking the ambassador to make a post congratulating Museveni on social media. You all should understand that Museveni does not have any footprint on Twitter, Facebook. He doesn't have anyone on these platforms. The only people he had were taken down by Facebook due to coordinated inauthentic behavior that they were conducting on these platforms. And as a matter of fact, most of their accounts were closed. Now, yesterday, the German embassy in Kampala released a statement congratulating Museveni, right? And this is what they said. Sorry about that. They said that Germany's Federal Chancellor Angela Merkel and Uganda's President Museveni have known each other for quite some time. This picture was taken back in 2007 in Berlin on the occasion of Mr. Museveni's re-election as president in January 2021, and ahead of the swearing-in ceremony this week. Ms. Merkel has just conveyed her congratulations. Dear Mr. Museveni, I would like to congratulate you on your re-election as President of the Republic of Uganda. Your new term in office is an opportunity to continue advancing the democratic and economic development of your country and strengthening the rule of law in the interests of all Ugandans. Germany remains a willing partner to your country as you continue down this path. I wish you strength and a sure hand for the tasks that now lie ahead. Yours sincerely, Angela Merkel, Federal Chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany. And that's the picture they shared, the two of them. Now, that's not where the story ends. When Ugandans saw this kind of message being portrayed by the Germans all over the internet, Ugandans were like, really, Germany? A country that, went through what it went through after the Second World War and before the Second World War under Hitler, a country that gave us Hitler? Is this what you can put up with a person who has just killed over 60 and 40 people last year in November? He has murdered his political opponents, and you're congratulating him? A person who has denied everything to the Ugandan people, the freedom of speech, the freedom of expression, everything, every Ugandan freedom has been taken away by this autocrat. And then Germany comes out and congratulates him. Did Germany learn anything before, after, during the Second and First World War? Did Germany learn from anything in Namibia? Or are we seeing that Germany is now doesn't need to have foot on ground in countries like these to prop up genocidaires like Museveni, who are putting people in concentration camps for just because they are supporting Bobby Wine? Well, hasn't Germany learned anything from all that? That now what they are doing is, look here, you're no longer going to be sending the Eugene Fishers of this world nowadays. What we are going to do is very simple. Let us use their own people. Let us make sure we prop them up, and let us make sure that their own people rig elections, kill their political opponents, kill everyone who is not even in politics, abduct each and everyone, throw them in concentration camps, and afterwards we shall give them the support by coming out and congratulating them. Literally, that is what they did. And by doing that, Ugandans were not quiet. Because given Museveni has no footprint on social media, this is what happened. People went on this post and commented that how can you really do something of that magnitude? On that particular day, even Bobby Wine was put under house arrest. And this is what these people were doing, the German embassy in Kampala. Now, we don't know if this literally came, because you should take note, the views that were expressed by the German embassy in Kampala do not necessarily represent the views of the German people, because the German people are completely different from their government, right? Now, this is just a few greedy politicians that prop up dictatorships in order to receive deals. For example, the German ambassador in Uganda. Now, this is what they said. You see all these comments, people were going after them seriously. Now, this is what the German embassy said. Hello followers, we are getting a lot of criticism for this post. That's okay. We respect and tolerate freedom of speech in Germany, but we don't tolerate hate speech. Hate is not an opinion. We expect our users to use common courtesy in their comments. If you use offensive or threatening language, we will delete your comment or block you from our page. Thank you. Good luck, Germany. Germany embassy has never got 3,000 comments on any post they have put on their Facebook page. They always have like 2 comments, 1 comment, or even no comment at all. But then they were all of a sudden, what is going on? The post has exploded. Over 3,000 comments have gone onto the post, and not even coordinated behavior. These are just Ugandans who are monitoring the situation, and when they saw this, they were like, no, something is wrong. Look what happened. In retaliation to what the people of Uganda were telling them in terms of the truth, that Germans should know better. Germans should know about putting people in concentration camps in Ichitari and Luzira. Germans should know about murdering political opponents because of their tribe, because of their support for the opposition. Germans should know about genocide much better than anyone else in this world. If there is anyone that should know about these things, it should be Germany. They are talking about freedom of speech. What freedom of speech are you trying to talk about when people are being murdered, executed, and killed in broad daylight? And you are supporting these same actions. The Germans should have known better. And they say, okay, we don't tolerate hate speech. Okay, let us put it clearly, simple, right? A person who comes out and condones and congratulates someone who has killed 60 and 70 people last year and killed hundreds more after elections, during, before, and after the elections, right? That same person who goes ahead, kidnaps people, abducts them, puts them in concentration camps, and then you come out and congratulate that person. What do you expect from the public? You killed my father, you killed my brother, you killed my sister, you killed my friends that I used to play with. You have arrested every person in my family. You have arrested every friend of ours. And these people are not even 50 or 70 years old. These people are below the age of 25. Oh, so you expect Ugandans to say, okay, now let us go into rhetoric and start arguing this. Oh, you want us to start going into philosophy to criticize your crazy posts that you put up? So someone like that, and you come out and congratulate him, do you really expect that Ugandans will come out and say, ha ha, oh, Germany, thank you very much. Oh, you have congratulated the Museveni. Okay, now let us debate this. Let us put it into context. Now let us start arguing rhetorically. You see, rhetorically speaking, now according to this philosopher, or according to, you know, to Kafka, or according to Francis Fanon, or according to Plato, Socrates, you think we shall go there? We're not going to start arguing those things in terms of philosophy or in terms of constructive criticism. You are clearly support. It is like coming out and someone shows support for Hitler. When people, the allies of Hitler, when the allies of Hitler came out about what happened, did they start saying that, oh, hate is not an opinion? The last time that thing came out, when people have been suppressed, when people's windpipes have been squeezed and boots have been put on their heads and mouths, how do you think they are going to express themselves? We are even lucky that people are able to express their anger on social media, because people are angry. You should understand, these things do not just come from anywhere. These things are deep-rooted. They are deep-seated in the hearts of Ugandans. And you come out and congratulate someone who killed my OB, someone who killed someone I went to school with. The people I went to school with, most of them are being kidnapped and taken away. I see myself in these people's shoes. Parents are getting to bury their own children. Women are becoming widows all over the country. People are being abducted, and you come and congratulate that, and then you come out and start preaching about opinion and hate speech. You start to come and preaching about offensive language. Come on, it's not Germany that should be preaching this, because we know where all this, we know the history of everything, of hate speech. We know the history of intolerance. We know the history of whatever you say, communicators and all this kind of thing. It shouldn't be. The Germans have no authority to start speaking things in that particular manner. They should have known better. You cannot prop up a dictator, a tyrant, killing people I went to school with, and you think that people will give you strawberries and ice cream, whereby they will say, Germany, thank you very much, you guys did well. And then in the end they finish their comment that, oh, we shall delete your comment or block you. Well, good luck. 3,000 comments. The German embassy will be drawn into deleting all these comments. How will you delete all those 3,000 comments? Good luck. Maybe you will need to hire someone to do that particular job. You should fire your ambassador, or he should issue an apology and fire the person who made this statement for us to retract our statements. Now, all of a sudden, this post only, this one, people replied to it. Almost 2,000 people replied to this post. Now, see all those replies. Now, here is the kicker. After receiving all this backlash, guess what that the German embassy did? It is because I kept this post. Personally, I kept, this is 14 hours ago, I personally kept this post in order to see if the Germans will actually delete it, right? And guess what? Today morning, as I woke up to do my show, as you can see, it is 14 hours ago. Now, when I woke up to check, it already had 1,300, whatever, 3,000 comments. And then I was like, okay, let me see, is the post still there? So just so you know, guys, this is the last time you'll be seeing the post on the German website. And if you just refresh here just a wee bit, and the post is gone. It's gone. All of a sudden, gone. They deleted it. They couldn't delete 3,000 comments. So what they decided to do is delete the post. So the Germans deleted the post. Now, Ugandans had started some sort of activism on social media, where they were protesting on these people that were propping up Museveni and all this kind of thing. And the strategy looks to be working, because after a lot of pressure, the German embassy have been forced to put down a message that had been congratulating a tyrant, Tibuhaburra. I don't know what Tibuhaburra Museveni will think about that, but he's not going to be very happy. The German ambassador should issue an apology to the people of Uganda. The German embassy should issue an apology to the people of Uganda for standing with a tyrant who is killing, kidnapping, and putting people into concentration camps. The Germans should have known better. Thank you very much for listening. Subscribe to the channel. Shall bring you more news that is coming up as Museveni prepares to swear himself in after a sham election for his sixth term. Okay, we're gonna keep you updated and keep following the platform. Thank you. Bye bye.